Krista wishes to have Marcelli vacate the property and collect the unpaid rental fee. She then seeks the service of attorney Silvani and a fee of 6,000. Two demand letters were sent via registered mail and incurred 350 for such letter on Marcelli. Forwarded her intent to vacate the apartment and make the payment for debt, which shall include the unpaid rentals and expenses incurred upon hiring legal service. Krista has the right to demand all of her wishes because nakastate sa situation na may agreement sanda na dapat mabaydan ni Marcelli ang anang utang in every third of the month. But Marcelli failed to make her payment for 4 months. So si Marcelli naghimot na akong way para masolusyonan ang nga problema, which nga mabayda na nga unpaid.
Article 1248. Unless there is an express stipulation to that effect, the creditor cannot be compelled partially to receive the prestations in which the obligation consists, neither may the debtor be required to make partial payments. However, when the debt is in part liquidated and in part unliquidated, the creditor may demand and the debtor may effect the payment of the former without waiting for the liquidation of the latter. This article gives the right for the creditors to refuse partial delivery of payment from the debtor. Partial performance is not allowed under this article unless it is required or insisted. Somehow, it takes into considerations some aspects or conditions that the debt is subjected to, such as installment basis, only if it meets the specific requirements indicated in the provisions of this article. Unless it is expressly stipulated that the creditor or debtor can accept or deliver partial payments, or the debt is partly liquidated, or prestations are subject to different terms and conditions, such that they cannot execute it simultaneously. Both parties cannot be compelled to pay or demand partial fulfillment of the obligation. For example, Graciela is indebted to Zarni for 500 pesos due today. Graciela cannot compel Zarni to receive 300 pesos in partial payment of the obligations, and neither can Zarni require Graciela to pay only 300 pesos unless there is an agreement to the contrary. So in this problem, partial performance is allowed if Graciela would pay 300 pesos due today and promise to pay the remaining 200 pesos tomorrow with the agreement of both parties, and then obligation can be complied partially.
Article 1249. The payments of debts in money shall be made in the currency stipulated, and if it's not possible to deliver such as currency, then the currency which is a legal tender in the Philippines. The delivery of promissory notes payable to order or bills of exchange or other merchant documents supersede the effect of payment only when they have been cashed, or when they to default the creditor they have been impaired. Concepts of legal tender. Legal tender refers to the currency which may be used for payments of debts, whether public or private, and which the creditor cannot refuse to accept. In the Philippines, the legal tender covers all notes and coins issued by the Central Bank of the Philippines, also under the Presidential Decree Number 72, effective November 29, 1972. There is a limit in the use of coins as legal tender to release the creditor from the burden of counting huge amount of money in coins. The creditor will be fined in troublesome, not only to count them but also carry them, so they may not accept coins as payment beyond what the law allows.